Hi, Kampa. Alright, so this is Bakyra versus SpykeMH. This is still round of 64 in TSdL. And joining me is Whooper. Say hello, Whooper. So, Bakyra, a little known for being more of a rush-leaning player. You can tell with Akaya in his box. Vincent as well, who is even seeing a lot of play outside of rush boxes as well. And Estelle is usually a
Yeah,
pretty key
I
indicator.
was going to say Estelle is more the rush, the thing that shows you're really dedicated to rush than Akaya, I think. I've
Yeah.
seen Akaya here and there, just hybrid boxes, but Estelle is purely rush.
Yeah, you're not really you basically are only picking her for the +1 mobility and maybe the general buff. As for
What does
Spike,
Spike's box look like?
Spike's box is pretty much tank push through and through. There is only two tanks, which that's pretty standard nowadays. I guess it's not tank push anymore. I mean, pretty much all boxes these days
It's
are.
it has the capacity to just be tankless as well. The only unusual units are Toa and Rosalia, I'd say.
Yeah, I've seen
Uh,
Spike's box before, and I was thinking that he leans more towards first pick Hilda or first pick Juggler because Toa players are deranged.
Liko with only one other dark unit to buff is a little suspect, I think. But he's also got the full complement of healers anyway, so I think that's just his fourth healer. I'm gonna expect Spike to just first pick a tank regardless of who's banned.
Yeah, and Holy Lucretia usually means Gift of Eternal Life as well,
Gift
so
of Eternal Life, yeah,
she's
that's true.
she's off healing.
But Bakyra doesn't know that at this point in time.
Yeah.
First ban Kruger is what do you think about that?
Um, it seems more older, but it's also kind of clearly indicating that Spike wants to play tank push, right?
Yeah, I think so. Bozal would also. So when was this played? Was this played before or after Bozal 3C?
This was played before Bozal 3C. All these games will be.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Then Bozal's not as high a priority. Uh, yeah. Look, if he's banning Lolly Jess, does that mean he's not picking Hilda? What do you think's going on? Do you think he thinks Bakura has called for the new robe?
Um, yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I do think that Spike MH is definitely going to pick Hilda here.
Hilda is really, really bad into this though, because it's just going to be nothing but AOE, and then yeah, I feel like he's not going to pick Hilda at this point. He's probably gonna, I don't know, Kyura, Rosalia even,
Uh,
Florentia.
you could kind of pick Rosin too.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
Rosin would be a good one here.
Yeah, if he banned out the single target, maybe if he wanted to pick Rosin, he probably should have banned Kyura instead.
Oh no,
If
but if he's planning to pick Rosin first, then the first ban of Kruger makes more sense, I think.
Yeah, because it's player one Kruger, which can really
Yeah,
mitigate Rosin's stacks no matter what, and Bakyra has plenty of debuff follow up to take advantage of that.
yeah, it's still got green and everything. Oh well,
Yeah,
see what he picks.
Kampa makes a good point. There's nothing to really punish going tankless. It's pretty much all AoE except Kyura.
Oh yeah, but Akai is gonna come in and, and it's gonna kill you. Kidding,
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Well, I mean, she can kill some stuff in this box.
Hmm. It's interesting that Hilda got banned despite there being no reason for Spike to pick Hilda.
Yeah, usually if you're playing an AoE box, you're not really gonna ban Hilda.
Yeah,
Hilda's
I feel like Helena or even Toa or Ares might have been. Anyway, we'll see how things play out.
yeah, really early Akaya pick. Um,
Yeah, I feel like that was a little premature, but if he didn't pick Akaya, then Akaya and Estelle was a really obvious ban, right? Just
yeah,
kill all the mobility.
and then Sherry gets picked up, which she seems like she's not gonna do too much against most of these units.
He's probably fine. Because there's no immunity on Bakura's side. she can probably just stun Juggler at some point, and that's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. I was mostly thinking of Shatter Ray not killing, but it doesn't really matter. Vincent's not really a good target to kill. You're not gonna kill
I,
Reem.
I, I think you bring Shadow Raid, but you bring
Yeah,
Angels.
yeah.
I don't think you're aiming to snipe Vincent.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Um, it's just that usually you see Cherry more as a counter pick to lots of mages, which Bakyra has pretty much none in his box,
Mm,
and one of her best people to snipe is Kyura, right? So,
yeah, I think Spike is a really good lineup right now because Rosen into max 1.5 debuff is pretty good for him.
plus Lucretia
Oh,
against
and
this juggler.
mm, yeah, that's
The healer ban doesn't seem like it does. I feel
I
that
don't think so.
Kyura's feels a
No.
lot more threatening. Even Ares is
You
pretty
need to
threatening.
you need to ban KU, otherwise the anti AoE is just gonna mess up your day. I think that Helena and Ares would have been a more appropriate ban, but hey, I don't know. I lost in group stage, so who knows? Yeah, Himiko seems correct because she's the only one who's going to meaningfully get debuffs down with the buff steal.
And then we're probably going to see Liko just for healing utility and such. Maybe Estelle, but I mean, you already picked Akaya, so.
Is Kyura just baiting this? No, no.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Spike manages to get Kira last. Can't kill
Kyura
Himiko.
used. Well, Kyura can kill Himiko after she's used her substitution.
Yeah.
Um, if I don't know what Spike's Kyura is, but if it's good enough, then there's a chance it could kill. Actually, it kills Akaya. I guess it could kill Liko.
Well, there's another.
I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
Demon Liko.
I was good. That's what I was about to say. Because you have a demon licorice, Kira can be holy, and it's not exactly uncommon. So that's a pretty big risk to take. I've seen licorice tank Kira with bishops. The main thing is that you probably need Kira to not crit, and maybe Kira not
Yeah,
make
there's
no damage increase or anything like that. Which there is. There's rosin.
yes, there is, and we've got Mass Attack too. So, well, see how things go.
Yeah,
Who do you think has got it?
I feel that Bakira, like, Liko isn't going to be able to do that much damage, and she's not going to be that effective against Rosin either. Akaya's kind of a dead pick here because she might get you to the enemy team faster, but you just you still can't really break through the AoE healing with Vincent and Himiko. I like Spike's team more.
That's Crystal Healing. I think beats most of Bakura's team, but I mean it's Lang never ever till it's over.
Yeah. I just feel in like
Liko
Hira is such a big win condition, even she can just hit so much shit for free.
is Liko gonna be one of those Yeet Likos or like what's her skill set?
Yeah, we gotta look at that. Oh, so,
Is a Yeet Liko great?
yeah, no heals.
Um,
DDB on
I
Juggler.
mean, oh, that's interesting.
It's
Uh,
pretty much just for Lucretia.
does, yeah, so I was gonna say, does that matter? Does Lucretia kill a juggler with lobsters? I feel
She
like she should, right?
she
She's only got
can
mass attack.
she can. For instance, in my game, my Juggler died to a Lucretia, but it was a Red Moon Lucretia that was also Full Moon, and it was 6-star. She had 1550 int, and if I had MDef down immunity, then my Juggler would have tanked, and I run 2+2 Juggler.
Yeah, 2+2 as well. So yeah, a good steel juggler's probably just tank that.
Yeah.
What's is Ares faction buff or is he running just mass attack? I just realized Ares does have a faction buff. No, it's
Yeah.
just a pretty standard. Alright.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, Akaya brought 3C.
The 3C is
Wait, no, yeah, she brought 3C.
I mean it's strictly better than Dark Reaper. It's every other bit of text is like doesn't really do enough to change any battle meaningfully.
Yeah. And
It's fine.
push Himiko for everybody else's standard.
more or less. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I think that Spike can probably take the initiative that he wants with Lucretia, but I think he's probably just gonna stay back and let Bakyra come to him.
Yeah, and Rosin brought a faction buff, which pretty much for Lucretia and Ares, and Lucretia's just bringing mass attack solely for Sherry and Kyura.
Yeah, I completely forgot that there's Imperial Radiance, but that makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, that's a Tenyo Liko. So he never intended to use Liko as a healer.
Yeah. And we're probably just going to see immediate wild power, which, I don't know.
So.
I feel like you might want to move everybody first just to give yourself 2 turns. Because, yeah, look, Vincent's already down 1 turn of buff. I mean, Himiko's only going to get 1 AoE with the attack buff up here. Liko's not really in meaningful range, right?
No, I think that Himiko has an okay attack this next turn, regardless of where. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Tayo can teleport and make it bad. That's alright. That's interesting.
I feel like if you go Yeet Liko, you probably want to run Sorceresses, or maybe you could even run her Water Troops just to get through these tiles. But yeah, it's just...
Tidal Elves.
If Bakyra just positioned up more forward and then used the wild power, I think it'd be a better spot. But I guess he's worried about the Kyura. But that's only with Liko. Everybody else can... you don't care if Vincent gets killed.
Rosen has not... Did she use mass healing, or did she know she used the faction buff? Okay.
Yep.
Well, first thing that she's going to do is probably mass heal as soon... Oh, okay, never mind. Too late.
I mean, the thing here is that there's no follow-up with Himiko now, and there's not even a...
No.
Maybe Juggler?
Juggler can probably hit... yeah, can hit
Juggler
everyone,
can hit.
Actually, except Ares.
Yeah. Juggler's in
so
range.
This is Miracles coming out, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. I mean, just...
Or the mass healing, I guess.
Himiko just has no 3C here because Spike positioned conservatively on the first turn. Generally a good idea if you're playing tankless, not to get into your opponent's face.
How much HP does Cherry have?
12,000?
Okay, that's definitely nowhere near dying. So yeah, that's crystal healing. Yeah, as expected.
I mean, this is kind of inconvenient in some ways because you'd almost want your opponent to be hitting this Vincent. But I mean, you're just not gonna get through this, and that's... Yeah. This is a case where Lucretia can kill Dog, but I was gonna say her sorks are broken. If her sorks weren't broken,
Dog is dead, but Kyura will finish it off. Yes, so that's an absolute... Wait, oh, that's not very good Lucretia positioning.
Yeah, she should have stayed right there, and then she wouldn't have gotten hit by that.
Unfortunate. But, yep, Cherry kills Himiko, and then... Yeah, either stuns someone that used Lucy. So, is a dead Dog, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe she can kill Dog. Yeah, okay. It was close.
Very, very definitely. Was it close? I feel like it was a...
Maybe they were missing ticks.
Counter arrow Vincent with the Sakura Wars skinned version.
He doesn't need rights anyway. Although I kind of like MKV better. And look, Akaya killing something.
Akaya's 3C killed something.
What does that even do?
So that, yeah, it gives -10 attack and defense to everything. And at the start of the turn, I think there are some random debuffs thrown around.
Yeah, 2 powerful debuffs. So like I imagine it can probably black hole.
Yeah, 20% level debuffs, I believe. Which is not nothing, but it's pretty damn close to nothing.
Does that happen?
You explode Vincent here? It happens at the start of the turn. Not each unit's turn, but like the turn, I believe.
No, I was curious if it happens even if she doesn't kill anything, which it does.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, don't think there's any reason to kill Vincent.
No, I don't think so. But what do you do instead? Ares kills Liko?
It is Bakyra's turn, I think.
I think the wolf has to move.
Oh yeah. Okay. Spike. Well, Kiera's in danger from Vincent, maybe. So you could
Is
pop
he?
Miracle.
I don't know about that. 47%. I think you could kill Liko here and be fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Spike's up up a unit, and he's gonna be up some more very shortly. I don't think it matters too much which order you take things at the moment.
Yeah, you kill Liko, then you kill Akka, and then don't die. And I think you're okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the same thing. Because this is Noble Charge areas, there's absolutely no chance this Liko survives.
Yeah.
49k.
Saw the demon Ares, I was a little scared for the briefest of moments.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's a dead Akka, and then yeah, this should be game.
he could kill Kyura, but it didn't matter. He's just down a unit, and so trades are just not favorable for Bakyra at this moment.
I think so. There's no way that he's going to kill Ares without also dying shifting. That's cute. I think by doing this you can just not be hurt by Vincent whatsoever.
Yeah, he's 3 blocks.
I don't think it matters significantly. And yes, it is a gift of eternal life, Lucretia, like you said.
It's really important while you're fighting your opponent to be keeping those things in mind, because you don't generally get that kind of information in ladder games, and it's one of the things that separates things from tournament settings.
Yes, Sidebox is good.
All about gathering data.
So he put Lusty in on a good map.
And he replaced Toa, which makes sense. You remove one of your assassins for another.
Well, Lusty is just a really high mobility unit. She's not really assassinating because, I mean, I guess Bakyra could tank push, but it doesn't seem like it.
True. That's a good way to think about it. You like this map for Lusty? I think the middle is kind of problematic for her.
I think rather than liking the map for Lusty, it is a not terrible map for her.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I have a slightly higher opinion of Lustriel than most people, I think. But this is one of her not terrible maps. It's like smack bang in the middle, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's if they have really bulky units that can block up the bridges, it can be a pretty big pain in the ass for her. But otherwise, she does good. And the other thing is, you actually don't even need 2. You just need 1, because then you just position like down over there.
Yeah, so mobility is somewhat increased because there's mountains and forests and stuff, but she's almost always going to be on assassination terrain. That being said, assassination is not going to matter very much in this matchup.
Yeah. So pretty much every... Okay, so Bakyra's playing an AoE box, and last time he banned the juggler.
This time it's Rosen. Is this a juggler pick then?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Probably ban TSdL.
He doesn't want this lasting. He doesn't want this lasting very long. He's got to be confident in his areas if he thinks that it's a good pick job.
Werner is a really surprising ban here when you're playing Dog. With TSdL being the only mage in Bakyra's box, I feel that TSdL is a much better ban.
I think so. Is Crimzo or Neoforce, is he a mage?
He is, but I mean his single target's not great.
I mean, Bozal and Licorice are mages as well. I was almost bullied by single target Licorice today, so I'm...
Damn. Yeah, I mean...
Fireball was good against Bernhard, okay?
Yeah, okay. Dark Reaper Bozal can also do some stuff. I mean, I've also bullied a juggler with Dark Reaper Kruger, so yeah, understandable.
You're right. The only meaningful mage is, I think, TSdL. And Akaya is not a mage, but kind of.
Kinda. Yeah, I don't. But on top of TSdL, you're also banning out teleport, so much mobility, great support, that it just seemed like a better ban than Werner to me, but...
Yeah, TSdL opens up a lot of units like Rain and Liko and Bozal, because teleport is really good.
And as far as Bakyra goes, he's just playing AoE, goes straight for all the healer bans. We probably see probably see Liko or Kyura here, I'd guess.
I think Kyura is a good pick here, and Lucretia is also a semi-healer, which is I think this is just a bad box matchup for Bakyra.
Yeah, just Spike has a lot of heals.
But
Wait.
you usually see no, that's a Liko pick. Fair enough. You usually see Lolly Jess is a holy if Lucretia is. I don't think you often see Mage Lolly and Holy Lucretia. Wait,
I thought
hang
the
on.
same.
No,
I thought the
I'm
same
mixing it
thing.
up.
No, I
Eh,
thought the same thing, that like if you're running one of them for Gift of Eternal Life, then usually you'd probably be running both of them because you really like their off healing capabilities. But I've actually seen a lot of Mage TJS and a lot of Holy Lucretia.
yeah, Mage TGS is still incredibly powerful. I think she's been around long enough, but she's still really dumb. So
I guess it really comes down to Lucretia has the puppet to insulate her versus Judge Talisman AoEs, and TJS doesn't, so stuff like Ares, if she's holy, can potentially kill her. Especially with
this
Lando
is
mostly being gone.
this has got to be a Kyura Lucretia ban from Bakyra, right? If that's the only thing that follows on logically.
It's pretty dangerous for him in general, no matter what goes through, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true, but like if you're gonna ban Diana and Influentia, you may as well go all the way, right?
Yeah.
Because like Helena is really bad for you. Yeah, there you go. So he's just gonna go straight for the yeet and delete.
Looks like Spike's just gonna play
Interesting.
the total stall game.
I think that's gonna be very hard when you've got Neo Force and Rain looming on the horizon.
Yeah.
But Juggler is wait, Estelle?
I,
Really?
I don't understand what's going on in this fanfic, honestly.
I feel like Estelle is maybe the eighth best pick in that situation. Maybe no, she is probably the eighth best by my reckoning. But hey, that's just my opinion.
I could see it if you, like, picked Estelle instead of Akaya, but picking both of
Uh,
them,
yeah, like that's interesting. We'll see who Spike picks.
I think maybe the rationale here is that he's worried about share all this physical DPS, right? So he's sort of he's basically pursued a ban pick where he's removed all the threats to Estelle and took out all the mages, taken out all the healing, and just left his Fizz. Elwyn,
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
if it's
But
blood,
like,
if it's blood pact
I mean,
Estelle, maybe.
he's removed as much healing as possible from Spike. So my thought was that he actually was going to do something with AoE to make that lack of healing meaningful. But so far he's picked probably single target Ares and two enablers. So I do wonder what's coming up next.
Two enablers is a tough situation, but I mean, Spike's picked two tanks, so although
Yeah.
Juggler, he's a useful DPS.
Spike can force Bakyra onto basically one debuff DPS or Illustrial. That's smart. I think Lolly, Jess, Liko, and Bozal are all good targets for Illustrial. Or do you give him Lolly or do you give him Neo Force?
I would probably. The damage from Bakyra is really low here. This is Liko pre-unique. This should be mentioned again.
Oh, this is pre-unique, so
I,
it's not even an option. She just
I,
doesn't have unique
you know,
available.
I actually don't know. I'll
Fair
be
enough.
real.
We know that Akira's Liko has no unique, but we don't know about Spike.
I think you don't give Bozal,
Yeah,
and
Bozal with mobility is terrifying.
yeah, sorry, I was just totally off base there, Absol. Don't mind me. Definitely not Bozal.
Neo Force, I think. Teleport matters so little when there's like no actual things that are scary to teleport because you've got Hilda who, stonewalls Lolly, and you can position in a way that Hilda will be the one taking attacks from Ares as well.
Yeah.
So I think you ban probably Neo Force and Bozal, and you don't care if he gets a Myth buff and Lolly.
Yeah, I mean, Odious, you got Hilda. He's not gonna do too much. And
Odious does buff Akaya, for whatever that's worth.
okay. Probably
Well
see
then,
Neo
I guess
Force.
he just does not respect Neo, and that's fair enough. I mean,
Oh,
people do not respect him. Is Neoforce actually that bad into this team?
he's
Like I can't see.
he's good at lasting. I think that the problem is that if there were other people than this Estelle third pick, it'd be fine. But amount of the level you want Neoforce to carry as a fifth pick there, because of what you picked earlier, is just not what he's capable of doing.
Yeah, like if he had Bozo and Reen and Neoforce was his fifth. I
Yeah,
mean, Spike would never have let that happen.
yeah.
Yeah, that Estelle was a bit surprising to me, but yeah, again, it's Lang, never over till it's over.
Yeah, I highly favor Spike's team here.
I think so. I think that Bakyra just doesn't have enough oomph to break through.
We'll find out though.
If this is post Lico unique, then I definitely think that that Spike is highly favored.
Yeah, apparently that's Lucretia patch, so yeah.
Okay, so it must be.
Yeah. Okay, but doesn't
Okay.
bring strengthen, has a Stell buff, and a Kaya.
We're gonna see Light of Hope, what's it called? Enduring Hope? Enduring Hope first turn, and then well, we'll see if he eats, but I doubt it.
I mean, I feel like if you have Enduring Hope, you definitely don't want to just turn one a Kaya buff. You are going to save it for as long as possible until you know you're going in. Route Helena.
Yeah. That's cute. Um
I mean, Estelle can
I
just
guess
Phoenix
that
Wave.
does she can't Phoenix Wave if she is stunned.
She can Phoenix Wave before she gets stunned. But yeah,
Fair enough.
just
No,
Phoenix Wave into nothing. It's a play.
Angel Feather Estelle are
Oh yeah,
the only viable Estelle.
that's the most common Estelle, and it's also not Blood Pack, but you don't really see Blood Pack Estelle anyway. I was just thinking, I watch a guy play Estelle versus Ellen a lot, and I always wonder, why don't you just put a Blood Pact on her?
Uh, yeah. Some people have God enchants for like random clock thrown guardians, and as a result, that's what they've got in their Estelle.
Campa's saying just use Resist Ares. Yes.
That's some real next level thinking there.
Expect your opponent to bring Route Helena to use Resist Ares.
Mm,
Pretty much standard skill sets.
yep. Yep. Lupo does learn amnesia, so I'm going to use that to forget all of that conversation just then.
Okay. That's probably for the
Ooh.
best. Okay, so yeah, he
He's
didn't bring
using the
Wild Power.
teleport.
Yeah, he didn't bring Wild Power. He just brought Act Again instead because he brought
Outbreak.
3C again.
Understandable. I
What's
guess when you have Estelle, you don't need Akaya's wild power.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Why
Maybe
did he teleport Lolly? Oh no, it was just the act again.
yeah, yeah. I guess
So
he's going for the combo. He's gonna take out the jug.
he's going to, yeah. Wait, how is he gonna do that?
Well, for one, Juggler didn't cast water, but even supposing that Juggler did cast water, then Ares has, let's see, a 3 and 4 chance of removing water because Juggler has 2 buffs and Triton's another 2 for 4. So, you know,
He has QDB, right? His Great Dragon Barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure. Oh wait, no he doesn't. He has 3C Triton and B-Shock.
Oh, yeah, okay, but even the thing is, Ares is just gonna go in here. He's gonna attack the Hilda, and then TJS can just teleport in off of that.
But he just can't hit Ares. Can't hit Juggler.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's dead.
Unless that's a Meteor no 3C TJS or something. In which
Yeah.
case this play would make no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, no,
Um,
this isn't gonna work.
he could
Maybe Ares one-shot Stalker?
Because Hilda used ooh, he actually got
No
rid of water.
crit.
Not quite.
Dog didn't even use water.
Okay. No.
Hilda did
No
guard.
ridiculously. Yeah. No ridiculously lucky. Okay. So just moving there and. Oh. Yeah. This is good. Thorns? No thorns.
Yeah, you can't crit because of Hilda.
Hmm.
Yeah, Campa brings up a
Is
good
he?
point.
Is he routing a Kaya?
Yeah, probably.
No,
But
no, he's hitting Ares. He's hitting Ares. He's got to
okay,
be hitting Ares, right?
Campa brings up a good point. Bakyra could have tried to go for. Oh no, actually, Ares couldn't have hit Hilda because he couldn't reach where Dog was standing. The only tile that he could reach was the tile he could attack Hilda from. So he
No,
could.
I think he. No, I think he could reach Dog.
Uh,
I feel like he could. I feel like he could reach Dog. No, he's one short. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
I miscounted.
yeah. I remember because I was counting that to see his plays there.
Well, he can reach Dog if Jess teleports him.
Yeah, what would Bakyra need? Oh yeah, he could, but then the entire point of removing the Hildegard is to try and snipe something with T-Jess.
Yes, but then Jess can't actually follow up. So
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunate.
He just needed to wait.
Right.
Bakyra just needed to wait. There was no good play here.
Ares is getting routed. No, it is a Kaya.
It was, yeah. Might as well. It's the follow up. T-Jess burn 3C.
Juggler survives as he usually does. That's a Phoenix Wave. Now Estelle is immune to rout.
I mean that's good. This is yeah.
Yeah, that's solid. Oh, Akaya is unstunned because of Dark Dispel, of course. Yeah.
I don't know. This looks really tough for Bakyra at this point.
I think so. He's got. Yeah, this is not going to kill. Surely not. Yeah, no.
And well, Bakyra does get turn priority. That kills.
Oh, okay. Good. Pretty good. That's him, and that's gonna bounce there. Is that really the best place to go? Yeah, because that happens, and then Juggler dies.
I mean, does it matter where you go? I guess you could stay right here, but then
Yeah,
Juggler would guard Hilda.
It really wouldn't matter.
Yeah, you're just always gonna die. You might as well make him burn the teleport, right?
Yeah, kill the dog, and then Illustrial comes in and shoots Liko, I guess.
Yeah, Lustrial can. It depends.
Oh, maybe Akaya is the better choice to shoot.
Yeah,
We'll see.
This is a range because of those center water tiles. Actually, why can't she move 9 blocks?
Is that passive seal? No,
That's right.
That wouldn't matter anyway. That's a talent. That's weird. That's really weird.
Oh, okay. Well. It's 3C buff. She moves 4 through forest for free, and then she moves 1 because she has 3 out of 5 movement. Yeah,
okay.
She needs Terrain Master if she has her 3C buff. It's not like a D-lit forest where if she was a D-lit forest, she'd be able to move 9. That's what I was getting confused about.
Yeah. So dog dies here. Illustrial kills Liko.
I mean, it's not the worst situation for Bakyra, honestly.
It's not out of it, but this Dark Dragon Breath is a problem. Estelle's doing her best.
I mean, she actually hit the Liko pretty hard.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, maybe shouldn't have moved Akaya there.
I think Illustrial probably could hit her from anywhere. I don't think that was going to matter too much at this point.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
No? Alright. That's a lot of range. I don't think
Okay, that's
Illustrial
grassland.
needs... I don't think she needs a skill to kill. I think she can just hit from three blocks. It's like a half dead Kaya, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it matters where he goes.
Yeah, the... Yeah, there's basically nowhere. Yeah, this Celestial. Cam is saying you could make Lusty die for it by moving to different places, but that's about it.
Did she die though? With rights, I don't know if she died to... Oh no, there's TGS, never mind. I completely forgot she existed.
TGS Sorks are 100% here, so yeah, I think she'd die. The 90% is on TGS.
Yep.
Just the Sorks need to be 100%.
Yes. And I think we've already seen that it's T-Star, Jess anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that would certainly kill the Lusty.
That's a Thorns, okay. That's, yeah. And he beautifully kept that turn priority. Yep.
Yeah, losing TGS and Akaya's pretty much seals the deal. Maybe with what Campo's saying, if you move Akaya back and force Illustrial to... You're basically hoping the Illustrial goes in and trades, which I don't necessarily think the Lusty has to take. Yeah. You can just sit there.
I don't think Illustrial has no, or rather Spike has no reason to go charging in, I don't think.
It's the only play there at that point, I guess, because... Wait, yeah, I think so.
Like eventually, Illustrial is going to cover the whole map and kill TGS instead, which is just as bad.
Yeah, and you're not going to get through the hill. And maybe it was a little unfortunate that Thorns happened and counter-killed the TGS there. I mean, Bakyra also didn't have a healer. Well, he had Liko, but she died.
So Yeats Liko, so...
Yeah, no mass heal. So, better luck next time to Bakyra.
Yeah, it was good games. I think Spike stayed true to what he wanted to do, and Bakyra also did the same. Got a Yeats and delete.
Yeah, congratulations to Spike for advancing to round of 32. That game 2 was cool.